Hello everyone, welcome to a new week and to my series for this week to coincide with Valentine's Day. You're with Rochelle Smith from Stamping Flair. I'm a stamping art demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. So thanks for joining me today. I'll just give you a few moments to hop on, say hi, and just tell me what you've been up to today. Have you been at work or enjoying a bit of a, how do you have different days where you work? Maybe it's your weekend today. But it's good to see you and thank you for joining me. Please make sure that you do join me over the course of this week. So I'll be here Monday to Friday at 7:30 uh, for lives. Um, as I said, with Valentine's Day, it is my projects for sharing love. So some of them will be Valentine's themes, but there'll be other like 3D projects and just sharing love with your friends, your colleagues, ways we can just show people that we can show how much they mean to us, just to show someone. People just need to be know that we do care for them, and it's nice to remind them of that. So for today, I have to start off with, we'll start off with a card, and it is there are variations to it which I'd like to show you. So we've got a Valentine's version, and then there are some you can probably give your friends as well. And I hope you enjoy what I share with you. If you have anyone you'd like to see this video, please also share it with them. I will be using today the Sweet Talk Suite. The ordering special for this week is every order we place with me in general will get a handmade card and a PDF tutorial from me for the month. So that is my regular order, and usually over $100 you get a gift from me. But for any orders placed between today the 7th and Sunday the 13th, you will receive a handmade card and your tutorial. Any orders over $90 will also receive you'll qualify for a Sale-A-Bration reward. So that's from Stampin Up, that's not from me, but from me you will receive these let me try and get that for you. That light's right in the way, so I will turn the camera around so you can see that better. You will get these iridescent rhinestones, which they are so sparkly, they are shining right back at you. So it's basic jewels, so they are iridescent, and you'll get a pack of them. If your order is over 90, you need to place your order between the 7th and the 13th to qualify for that. If your order is under 250, please use the host code. You can also call me to place your order, and I can place that for you, or you can do it online. Either way, if your order is over 250, of course, just you will also get your stamping rewards. So the Sweet Talk Suite has lots of products in it. It's got a bundle or a stamp set and a die set. It makes this cute little envelope which we're going to use today. It's got a gingham embossing folder, which is really good. It's got these treat boxes and some lovely paper. Now it's got hearts on one side and a bit of mix on the other, so it is you can use it for other things. Now I'm going with a Valentine's Day card, but it's not red, so you can adapt it, and I will show you some alternate versions of it. So for my card today, I have got a Coastal Cabana card base, and I apologize if that is pretty I'm not sure. Let's see how that is how the internet is working for you. Is it clear for you? Just let me know if it's really not great. Trying to see what it's coming right now. It's not too bad, but it's not great, is it? Let's just have okay. So it's a Coastal Cabana card base, and I'm also using some Bumblebee cardstock and some basic white. I will use some DSP as well. I'll bring it in. Bumblebee is the color is one of our in colors from last year, sorry, from 2020, and that is actually will be retiring around April this year. So if that's some colors that you like to get in your hand, you might want to grab that. And so the inks, the cardstock, and everything will be retiring this year in Bumblebee. So let me grab my embossing folder. I want to emboss this piece of cardstock, and we don't need that. This is the gingham embossing folder. I'll just turn that off. Hopefully you can see that a bit better there. A good way to line this up, if you eaten with the gingham, you would want it straight. One way to line this up is use that line on there, and then you know it's straight. That assists with ensuring you get a straight image. I don't need the grey, so I've just put my base plate and sandwich them with plate 3. Sandwich my cardstock, and I will run it back and forth because I think it gives a nice crisper look. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's got a really nice texture on it. So let's just glue those together. So this is 5 by 14.2, and the mat in Bumblebee is 5.6 by 14.2. Let me get another glue. It is a little bit bright for Valentine's Day, but sometimes I don't know, I tend to want to go with a completely different color range. And I like to see, yeah, and if you the good thing is, if you don't want to use it for Valentine's Day, you might like to use this design with another occasion. So it says a birthday, and you might just like to have another color. So just a little bit of a brighter color scheme. Did that make that? Ooh, no, that's not great. I'm sorry if this is a little bit weird, not very clear. Oh, that's better. Okay, so now we'll bring in our designer series paper. So that's the back of that. The Highland Heather goes really well with that, but I'm picking up the blue there, so some Coastal Cabana. And we'll just glue that directly down on that. So you've got a few options of color. You can go with the Blushing Bride, excuse me, petal pink, maybe some pale pizzazz, soft sea foam would go, real red of course, and if you want soy saffron even would work with that. And I've just gone a bit of a deeper yellow. So you've got a few options. That's what's nice about that piece of paper. Now, so I've got another piece of Coastal Cabana, which I'm going to cut an envelope from. I've got a piece of basic white, and I'm going to do a little bit of stamping on that. We're just going to stamp a heart. This is quite a quick card. Now you've got some variations, like different sentiments and things like that you can use for the heart. So it says, "You are cute, text me, love you, BFF, hug me." I'll go with the love you. I'll show you some others which I have done. So we'll pick the Love You because it's a Valentine's card. Valentine's without red. Okay, so I didn't quite pick my colors here, so let's go with Coastal Cabana outline. So that's a sweet little image. You can die cut it as is, but you also get two little filler images. So this particular one uses that fill-in. There's different shapes sort of hearts, if you know what I mean. One's more got more length to it, elongated, and one is more rounded heart. So let's get the Bumblebee ink pad. And some scrap paper, which I have here. And we'll just stamp off, I think, just to see how bright that is. Yeah, we'll stamp off, and then we'll just fill that in. Just bear with me while I'm over, maybe in your way. Isn't that cute? I've also got a bit of red, so let's bring some red in just because we can. So we'll dye, that's not the dye, but I'll bring in the right dye. So you get a variety of dyes here, lots of hearts in different sizes and everything, so you can mix and match. I'm gonna pick these ones, which I'm gonna cut from that. And then we've got our envelope. So you've got some little labels which you can add on your little box, and some banners. We'll probably use some of that throughout this week, but just for this project, this is what we're gonna use. So we'll bring in the stamping cut and emboss machine. Now, if you haven't got one, for dies you will need this, and embossing. You can use the mini one with some of our products. So anytime you see in our catalog where it says mini, that means those dies will fit in the mini stamping cut and emboss machine. So of course these little dies would fit in the mini one. But I had this out for our embossing folder, which was the larger one, so that's why I just thought I'll use this. We've got that. We've got our little heart there. And a trio of hearts. I'll show you. Just getting them off my plate. So this comes out, the little ones come out like that. So you get like 2 for 1. Oh, and you get this. So you get this one there, which is great. The next thing I want to do is the envelope. So let's bring this in. You can use any scraps you've got. You can mix and match. You can change your colors as well. So I just picked this out of my scrap, so to speak. Alright. So the envelope comes all scored, so it makes your life easy. I've got lots of bits and pieces. All you have to do is just go with your bond folder and give it a burnish, right? And we'll fold all the corners. create our little envelope. So I'm just folding that, and I'll put a bit of glue. This is how I did it. And I just held it together for a little while. I probably was a bit excessive on that glue there. I didn't need that much. All right. Just hold it for a few seconds and it is done. For our card, we're just gonna stick that down there. You can leave it simple like that, just have your layered pieces, and that's fine. I wanted to bring in this little bit there just for a bit of extra interest. And then of course we have our red hearts because it's Valentine's. You can make it blue or whatever color you like, or purple. I'm using just the liquid glue. You can use the fine tip glue pen. You can even stick this onto our adhesive sheets and then die cut it, then you have the adhesive already on it. So we're just sticking that on there. If you like this video, I'd love for you to just share it with your friends and others who may like it, and if you're watching on YouTube, to give it a thumbs up. It really helps me. And if there's anything you'd like to order, please order. If that helps me as well, helps me share and continue doing what I love. So I thought this would be cute like that, have a little heart message in there, have a little love you. You could put hug me or text me or something. That would be nice as well. And then we'll just put a little extra little heart in there. We've got all those ones that we die cut before, which came all, we said we got the whole lot. Let me do this, the new one I got. I've just got to be careful when I use the new one because it'll come in a hurry like that. So let's leave it to dry. And I'm just getting a piece of white for the inside. I'm just going to take a bit of that glue. I'll just put it there. We have a little heart there. Then we have our envelope, and we'll use those balance the other one as well. So just keep it simple, and we'll put this guy over here. That's a sweet little heart there. And that's for the inside. You could stamp another little sentiment in there. Why don't we do that? I think there's a Happy Valentine's Day, so let's stamp that in there. Finish it. Use your piercing mat just to ensure that you get a really crisp image. I know I wasn't really using it before, but it does help, and I find that when I don't use it, I don't really get a great image. So what color shall we go? We'll go with red, I think. Red might be nice. Red or yellow? No. Red might be nice. But my red has gone walkabout. No, it hasn't. It's here. It's just hiding. Happy Valentine's Day. Just a simple sentiment, and then let's add some bling. So you can get these with a $90 order placed between today and Sunday. You'll not only get these, but you'll qualify for a free Sale-A-Bration reward as well. So these are from me, and the Sale-A-Bration reward is from Stampin' Up, so you can choose what you want with that. And while I'm at it, I must mention Sale-A-Bration has been extended in Australia till the 16th of March, so you get extra time to get those free goodies. So we've got an extension due to some shipping delays we had earlier, so Stampin' Up have extended that offer for us, so which is really great for you. Now, so that's our card done. Card and envelope. You could add a piece of paper, designer series paper, just on the back as well if you wanted to make that even more special. Now let me show you two more variations on this. I did. So this is the same it's all the same design. I just put BFF, so if you'd like to give a friend. I used a different paper and had it in red, decorated it on the same side. It's a Highland Heather card base, and it's nice to give a friend something for Valentine's Day. This one is same design, but I put the embossed piece on the back and the designer series paper in the center there, and and here I put ribbon as well for something different. And this one, I've got to glue that properly. Let's glue that so you can see what it looks like. My little heart's coming off. Alright, it says happy to have you in my life, so you could really give that to anyone who has helped you along life, and someone who's close to you. I think that's really nice. I've just cut that down to size, a cute little note in there. So some variations for you on that card. I hope you like it. Please place your orders online, or you can contact me to place your orders. I'm happy to help you with that. And I hope to see you tomorrow, 7:30, for another Valentine's Day or project, or sharing love project, so which you can use year round. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.